Welcome to elementlumber.com. When building with an exotic hardwood decking material like ipe, proper deck ventilation is critical. Installing your decking without proper ventilation can ruin your new deck, causing the boards to buckle, warp, and twist. Not only can it disform your new deck boards, but it can foster an environment that not only encourages the growth of mold, but can create a breeding habitat for mosquitoes. A lot of people ask how much space they need under their deck. Unrestricted airflow above, below, and around the sides of your deck is the goal, and water is the enemy. The basic mantra of proper ventilation is, if water can find its way in, it must have a way out. Sun beating down on the deck with water trapped beneath will create a greenhouse effect that essentially will cook and soften the wood. To prevent structural problems, follow these general installation guidelines and always consult with your local building departments for up-to-date building codes. At elementlumber.com, we first and foremost recommend at least 18 inches of open space between the bottom of the joists and the surface of the ground. Whether the substrate is concrete, rock, or soil, grade it so that it slopes away from the house. When you build your joist structure, ensure that it is pitched at an angle which will help shed the water away from your home. We recommend a pitch of roughly a quarter inch for every 10 feet. While laying out your decking, it's very important to maintain even gap spacing. The space between boards should range from 3/32 of an inch to a quarter inch, depending on whether you are face screwing or using a stainless steel hidden clip fastener system like the Tie Precision for ipe. Now, we have all seen decks that are built almost flush to the ground, and they do look amazing. While we don't recommend building lower than 18 inches, if you insist on trying to build at grade, it's all about the board thickness to width ratio. A thicker, narrower, and shorter board has more dimensional stability than a thinner, wider, longer board. For example, a 5/4 by 4 board will be much less prone to cupping than a 1x6 board will. Another tip is to simply excavate the area beneath the deck to a depth of 12 inches and fill it with pea stone. If you insist on skirting, adding evenly spaced screen vents to the skirting will help the air move in and out. Additional floor vents in the decking by the building can also aid in evaporation. Lastly, oil both sides of each deck board prior to installation. If you have successfully completed an at-grade deck and have additional wisdom to impart that we can add to this list, we'd love to hear from you. So before you take on your next deck project, always remember to give your boards plenty of breathing space. This will ensure better performance and a longer lifespan for your deck, no matter which climate you live in. Following these steps will go a long way to achieving the beautiful look that only comes from an all-natural, exotic hardwood deck. For the design elements you desire, Element Lumber is your source. Call or email us with any questions you may have and we'll be happy to assist you. Element Lumber, bringing the lumberyard to you.